Follow healthy sleep patterns in brain-heart unity. Welcome to my channel, Brain-Heart Wonders. This is Zahra Ranjbar. Today we are going to discuss about the effect of sleep in our brain, in our heart, and how to maintain this unity, brain and heart, by healthy sleep patterns. A sleeping process is very, very important. And there is some mechanism. It's a little bit complicated, but I try to make it very simple. First of all, when we sleep, healing process happen because sleeping enhances our well-being. Without the sleeping, without healing process, we are not in the healthy condition. And also for not only physical, but the mental health as well. So we have how it is processed for sleeping, how we feel pressure, sleep pressure. Our activities in 24 hours is because of chemical reaction inside our body, chemical, because we are biochemical machine. We are a community of 50 trillion cells. And each cell work very hard, 24 hours, okay, and depends on the activity we have during daytime or nighttime, so a chemical reaction will be different. So there is something related to sleep, we call it circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm. So what happened? When we feel pressure asleep, late evening, not daytime. So all activities for sleeping to prepare you to sleep started late evening. So daytime, what happened? Those hormones which were responsible for sleeping is not activated. We have internal clock, we have external clock. External clock is the light outside. The light outside stimulates our retina back of the eyes, right? This is when daytime just keep going and sunset comes, okay? So it gets darker. Retina in our eyes send message to hypothalamus in the brainstem here at the back of brainstem, which is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus has some small structure within next to hypothalamus. It is called suprachiasmatic nucleus. It is nucleus. So this nucleus gets stimulated. Hypothalamus tells this nucleus, wake up, do something for sleeping. Okay, so what will happen? This SCN, suprachiasmatic nucleus, send a message to pineal gland, and pineal gland produce melatonin, which is a hormone, and that is the time melatonin start increasing from early evening to midnight. Midnight is high peak for melatonin, so that is why we sleep. This is exactly what happened when we say this is the process within us. Okay, it is called circadian rhythm. So active, wake, sleep, circle. Each circle is called circadian rhythm or circadian rhythm. This is very, very important to know. Okay, and it was so simple as it is. Of course, there are some other hormones like adenosine as well. It's related to sleep, but the main one is melatonin. Okay, so if melatonin is sufficient enough, we sleep. But the high peak is midnight, early morning it goes down and down, okay? And then when you wake up with the alarm, you feel you are fresh, you are happy, you are excited. I had a very good sleep, okay? This is melatonin help you to have a good sleep. But not everybody lucky for that. If you cannot sleep, if you cannot have a good sleep, could be some reason. The reason, the root cause can be just simple. Probably maybe you don't have, vitamin D deficiency. If you don't have enough vitamin D, especially vitamin D, okay, it makes you sleepless. Sleeplessness, you cannot sleep, you have trouble, okay, and it is easy to go to your doctor check your blood test. Blood shows you have deficiency, but vitamin D deficiency. So you get a supplement, it is fixed, your sleep get better, you are healthy back again. Your life is so simple. Or sometimes inappropriate position in bed makes you wake up and then you don't get to bed again, to sleep again and disturb sleep, you experience disturbed sleep. Sometimes, the problem is a little bit worse. Sleep apnea or obstructive or obstruction sleep apnea. Sleep apnea actually, this is a very, very serious problem. It can be mild, it can be moderate, it can be severe. But the problem is some people are super negligent to their physical body. If there is a small tiny problem, they just, okay, put it off next time, I am okay. Then problem is from mild step into moderate. From moderate step to severe, which is very, advanced, and it is, the consequences is heavy, actually. What happened? When we have a short of breath, wake up, abruptly, wake up like a choking, grasping. So this is not good sign, right? Should be some reason. You change your position, you sit up, okay. So you stop respiration, you stop breathing, 10 seconds, sometimes more than 10 seconds, but if it is mild, 5 to 15 seconds, a few times and over. In 1 hour, maybe you have 6 or 7 times and you wake up. This is still, we call it, mild. If you don't, care about this condition, unfortunately, it goes to the little bit advanced level. So, then slowly you notice that you frequently wake up with short of breath and grasping and choking. Then you see what happened to me. This is the time you wake up. This is like a wake up call for you. You go to doctor, okay, they check uh, uh, your heart condition, they check your brain condition, they check your sleeping condition, and also polysomnography. Polysomnography, this is a check, doctor check your heart, brain, and sleep when you are sleeping. They check all, okay? And nowadays there are, Apple Watch. Apple Watch also can detect your apnea, okay? Sleep apnea when you have short of breath. I think uh, watch Apple Watch OS 8, something like that. So, but in that condition, you should not rely on your watch. You have to go to the hospital, check properly. So with polysomnography, then they do EEG, they do EKG, they do all the diagnostic tests because you are it could be in a serious condition. Okay, so the result comes, they found because you cannot sleep properly because of it's related obesity also, because with obesity the muscle in the tongue, in the mouth, in the throat is soft. When you are sleeping, okay, and especially with weight issue, so this muscle become more relaxed and it causes apnea. Okay, sleep apnea. That is why we wake you up and you cannot breathe properly. So if it is not treated properly, unfortunately, it has a very bad consequences. It increase blood pressure, increase, disturb heart condition. Heart cannot, compensate properly. At the beginning, heart worked very hard because, you know, a heart might say to brain, don't you worry, I work very hard to send you oxygen so you don't get a stroke. But at a certain level, work hard, very hard. When work very hard, the muscle of the heart become big, become enlarged. When become more enlarged, the ability to contract become less and less. So it will be insufficient at certain time. So this is about the heart. So sometimes when you check your pulse here. You see your pulse is supposed to be 80, right? Your pulse is 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, even 160. So this is the emergency triple CO sent to the hospital. This is the severe medical issue to be fixed as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it's too late because it causes cardiac arrest, it causes stroke, high blood pressure, okay, in the little bit earlier stage, high blood pressure, cardiac fibrillation, your heart, rapid and irregular pulse, okay, these are all symptom of something wrong, okay, there. So it needs to be fixed. But the good news is, the sleep apnea, if they go to the hospital early intervention, it is very good result, and they can have even, normal life. 100 years old, yeah, they can reach up to that level. But if it is early stage, but if it is a later stage, which already had very, bad effect on the brain, on the heart, it is not reversible, unfortunately. So these people usually they are under air pressure machine, intermittent machine, or CPAP. This is a special machine created, to pressure. And then at night, these people who having such a problem, sleep apnea, they put this is a mask with a special cushion. It seals mouth and nose, and then when the person cannot breathe, this machine sends and then put the pressure, open the airway, and it is very much effective. And also based on the study said this machine decrease heart, fibrillation, and then has a better effect on heart, uh, and more comfortable for the person who is suffering from this condition. But if the person is already have heart problem because of sleep apnea, it is advanced stage. Unfortunately, it is irreversible, and the person should all the time wear CPAP at night. There might be a little bit recovery, but as much as we know, These people suffer a lot. Okay. So we have to care about our sleeping patterns because our sleeping patterns directly affect on our brain function, our heart function. Any problem with any reason we cannot have sleep should be fixed properly and immediately. If daytime we have a good physical activity, at night we can have a good sleep. In the second video, because this topic, it is so heavy, I had to divide it into two videos. I'm going to upload the second video in relation to brain-heart unity and also the role of the healthy sleep patterns on brain-heart. Okay, so the root cause of sleep apnea versus obesity, which is very important. Okay, so when we have to look after our diet and maintain our weight a little bit down, a little bit reduce, drop a few kilos, it has a huge impact. Okay, in our less pressure on our heart, less pressure on our brain. Okay, if it is not treated, okay, not only it affects on the brain, it affects on the heart, increased blood pressure, and diabetes as well. And there are different, signs and symptoms, at the, even psychological symptoms, like that person with such a problem, they cannot sleep because of apnea. They don't have good concentration, and it affects on hippocampus, which is the center for the memory, get disturbed very badly. Okay, so memory is down, retain information is down, is not normal, concentration is down, and then we cannot, at that stage, that person cannot make a proper decision or judgment or anything in that condition because it is completely, brain fog. The reason is not brain doesn't receive enough adequate oxygen. Oxygen is very low. So this is a problem. This is the main, actually, the major complication of, obstructive sleep apnea, and we have to be very, very, conscious about our respiration, our, breathing pattern. If there is a mild, immediately take intervention, refer to doctor, and do all the tests. When when it is when sleep apnea is in the first mild stage, still we don't want to believe it. We just ignore. We say, I am okay, maybe I am tired or something. Okay? So, about 5 to 15, better to say 5 to 15 second stop respiration, which normally should not. And 4 to 5 times per hour is not good. Then, when you reach the little bit advanced, before severe condition, in the middle you are, okay? It is between 15 to 30 seconds you stop respiration. 15 to 30 seconds. Stop respiration. Okay, then you are sleeping, you wake up abruptly, and then you don't know what happened. Sometimes, many times happen like this. When you wake up in the morning, you don't remember what happened to you. Okay, and then in severe cases, many, more than 30 seconds, and also even 400 times per hour. Is that at once? Which very dangerous. That is the time, heart, it compromise heart, health, and also brain wave. And stroke, unfortunately, is that about 90% people at this stage unfortunately pass away because heart and brain cannot, compensate. Okay. Those who are also in the early stage of, sleep apnea, when, if they have to put an alarm to wake up, first of all. And second thing, they repeatedly hit the snooze button. They don't want to get up. They don't want to leave the bed. When they walk, they are so exhausted, they are so tired, they are so, completely off. If they go to work, they are not productive. At home, they are not productive. They want to stay home, sit on the corner, okay? Even the first step. This is a wake-up call. I hope you look after your heart, look after your brain, and you care about your sleep patterns, okay? And I hope to see you soon in the next video, which will be continuation of this because the topic is so heavy. I had to divide it into two videos, and I am going to upload it as soon as possible, probably maybe today or tomorrow, and hopefully see you soon again for the next video. With love and gratitude, all the best, and looking forward to connecting with you soon in the following videos. God bless and all the best for you.